Hey everyone, Patrick from Workhands here, and today I'm going to take you through how you can approve hours for your IEC apprentices online from your laptop or from your cell phone. So, if you haven't already, you'll get an invite to the network. You may see that you even have some time cards to approve. What you're going to do is you're going to click View Time Cards or Join Now. We'll ask you for a password to set up your time card or set up your account. You'll confirm your information as a supervisor, put in a picture so people can see who you are on the system, and you'll be dropped on a dashboard like this one. Now in here, we really try to focus on just the things that you care about as a supervisor. You'll see a list of your apprentices. We'll take a look at those in a second. And you'll see the time cards. Now most of the time, what you're going to do is you're going to notice that you have time cards to approve. You'll see in this case you have one submitted. So let's go ahead and pull that one up. We'll see that we have this time card that's submitted for us already. Apprentices will be filling this out throughout the month, and we'll give them a reminder to submit at the end of each month. We'll actually give them a few reminders if they haven't submitted. So all you have to do is pull this up, and you can flip around and look at it day by day, or you want to look at the whole month, you can jump around and make sure that their hours actually align with what you saw them do on the worksite. If for whatever reason this doesn't add up and the numbers aren't right based on what you have in your system, you can go ahead and reject those hours, and we'll just ask for some feedback you'll send back to the apprentice and ask them to resubmit the time card. 99 times out of 100 though, these are going to be just fine. You're going to pull it up, it looks just okay, and all you have to do is click this approve button and you are all set with this apprentice for this month. You'll see these charts update here. And this is generally a sense of where the apprentice is so far in their program. So we'll close that one out. You see we have an approved time card here. And in a moment, this will all refresh and you'll have nothing left to do as far as time cards go. Now by default, when you pull up time cards, we only show you the submitted ones. But if for whatever reason you want to pull up other time cards, let's go and clear out submitted. And you'll be able to see all the current time cards, all the past approved time cards. You can filter these by different statuses, search for them by apprentice name or different year or dates. We'll hold off on that now, but you can play around with that when you get in there. Let's go back to our dashboard since we've taken care of those time cards. And let's go take a look at one of our apprentices. So same thing here, we really try to filter it so you only have to pay attention to the information you care about. So it's only the active apprentices, but if you want to find other apprentices who've been in here before and completed and canceled out, you can do that as well. If you want to search through it, you can find apprentices that way. Let's go and see if we can find that apprentice whose hours we just approved. So let's go pull up Santa's account. And we see here is actually what the apprentice sees when they log in. They just don't have the ability to manipulate all of this. So you'll be able to hop in and see where are they very quickly on all of their hours. So we've got their total hours as well as where they're at in all of their individual work processes. Now the green hours are hours that have already been approved. If they've submitted hours, they'll be in light green. And you'll see the red is where we project they'd be based on start and end dates. So you and your apprentice have an immediate view into how they're progressing in their apprenticeship. Anytime you want, pull this up. We typically see that people might use this in a review meeting, it's part of a discussion about performance and things like that. You'll also be able to pull up, once they're in here for a little bit, some reports. You'll be able to download a breakdown of every single time card they've ever submitted and things like that. Let's hop back over to our dashboard really quickly for one more thing. Now something I forgot to point out, if you hop into apprentices, inside of here, we're going to show you all the apprentices in the organization. Now you may be set up to approve some of them and not others, and you'll see this assigned if you're set up to approve them. Now, if you want to make sure somebody else can approve them as well, what you're going to do is go in, take an apprentice like this one, and we're going to see who's set up for their supervisors. And say we want to add a new supervisor. So let's go ahead and add a new supervisor to their account. Let's go ahead and add a supervisor. And we're going to search by name. Probably not in the system just yet, or maybe they are. We'll find them when they pull up, but maybe it's a new supervisor. We're going to call them new supervisor just for the point of this demonstration. And all you have to do is invite them here, and that'll add them to the account. And now they can go ahead and approve hours too. Now, if you want that person to actually be the default person who approves hours instead of yourself, once this loads up, you can just go ahead and make them the primary supervisor. So anybody who's set up as a supervisor for that apprentice can approve. Only the primary supervisor is who we're going to notify on a periodic basis. So all the time cards by default go to the primary supervisor. Any of the supervisors who are set up for this apprentice can actually approve. Now that's that. As far as on work ends, you'll be able to see your apprentices, you'll be able to manage who's set up to approve for them. The main thing you'll be doing is just approving those time cards that come in. We take care of reminding apprentices when they should submit. We'll send those by text message, email, or app notification. And both you and the apprentices, you can use it from your laptop, or you can pull this up on your smartphone as well. So if you want to do this out in the field, you can pull up our Android or iPhone apps, or just open it up on your browser, and all of this shrinks down for you as well. Now finally, if you have any questions when you get in here, feel free to just pull us up on chat support. This is there for your apprentices, there for you. If you have questions about how to use the system, just start a conversation with us here, and we'll make sure to help you out. If for whatever reason we're not at our desk, we'll get back to you within the day, typically by an hour or so on a weekday, and about a day on the weekend. So that's that. That's Work Hands. Looking forward to seeing you on the site. If you have any questions, don't be shy and reach out to us on support. Thanks.